met in Plovdiv in May of 24 at the World Cup. Emura won 15-8. In 2019, they fenced in a couple pool 5-touch bouts that both were won by Martin Portugues, but that's a long time ago in a pool bout. In 2017 as well. So basically, this is the second time they're meeting when it counts in a direct elimination bout, and Emura won handily 15-9 in May of 24. Referee is Ghazi of Egypt, Diakokin of Kazakhstan on video. So Emura has had a really tough path to get here, because in the round of 32, Emura drew the Olympic champion from Paris 2024, Manon Appetit, and won 15-11. And then, as bad luck would have it for Emura, she then had the current world champion from Tbilisi, Igorian, and she squeaked out a 15-14 win there. So she's been the giant killer today. It's pretty tough when you're the number one seed and you have those two draws in the bracket. And Martin Portugues in the round of 16 defeated Battiston 15-14. And Battiston won the last Grand Prix in Orléans, so she's had a tough go of it as well. And they then beat number 5 Jian Heyoung 15-13 to get here. It was no picnic in the round of 16 on the women's side. 6 of the 8 bouts went to 15-14. You don't see that very often. Attack and preparation from Emura. She's got really quick feet. So the attack came from the left. It was parried right there in the riposte to the shoulder. Not just attack, it was attack from the right, but if you heard the clunk, Emura drew the attack out and found the blade. Watch, she takes the blade. Here's the attack, and there's the riposte. So Emura now has been successful 2 times in a row on the blade. It's attack and a counterattack, straight in the middle by Emura. And I'm watching Martin Portugues' coach Alvarez telling her to try to push Emura and then try to pull out her attack and try to draw out her attack, and you make the riposte. Basically, that's what's happened to her 2 of the last 3 actions. Wow, that's amazing that the attack was short and Emura scores in the counterattack. She was a dead duck. Oh, and the hand! A skyhook. That's tremendous. Okay, Emura initially is short. That gave Martin Portugues a chance to take over the attack. It looked like she hesitated on her attack or pulled her arm back, which might give this one to Emura. Body language says Emura thinks it's hers. That's the way the ref calls it. 8-2, dominant first half of the bout for Emura. I mean, she's had some squeakers all day long, and she really didn't have much time to breathe. This is the first time she can really breathe. The key for these fencers is that when you build up a lead at 8-2, sometimes the tendency is to sit back and say, okay, let's see what my opponents come up with here, and let's react to them, which of course is the wrong thing to do. If you've built up an 8-2 lead, you let your opponent worry about what you're going to do. You don't even worry about what they're going to do. We know they have to change. And we're getting some advice from her coach, Jerome Guth. Well, Emura had the parry. She took the head parry, just missed on the riposte. Watch her take the blade. She took it right there and missed. Sometimes when you stand up out of your on guard stance, as Emura did, you lose a little bit of your control. So fencers are taught to stay and sometimes even go lower when they make the parry. But when you stand up like that, sometimes you lose point control. Nevertheless, she had the action, but she missed. Okay, well, the housekeeping is in order. We're ready to get back to action. In the prep, and she acknowledged her feet were moving forward on the left more tempo. Feet were moving, arm was back, and she got hit. The referee's telling Guth. Guth is gesticulating to ask for a video. Emura wasn't quite sure. Referee says to Guth, she has to ask for it, not you. Yes, the fencer on the piste has to ask for the video review, not the coach. Mem shows, same thing, attack from the left. Attack from the right. Martin Portugues has not been able to get going here. It's been all Emura. It's parried. Whoa. Emura asked for the replay even though Guth said not to. He just shook his head, saying you shouldn't have done that. They're really taking a long look at this one. And here's the verdict. Abstention. I abstain, says the referee. Says, I'm not sure. Let's just throw it out and start again. Well, there's the first nice attack. Looks like Emura went for the sky hook again. That little flick, that raise your hand high and try to flick to the wrist. Risky. In that case, wristy. Emura comes right back with a straight attack as she's inching closer to 15. That's attack from the right. Alvarez telling Martin Portugues, pull distance, retreat quickly, and then go forward. Okay, she was finally able to push Emura down the piste in stages, a little bit at a time, not in the middle. And she has scored her last two actions on attacks. Asking for a review. First riposte by Emura was no. Guth thinks it's his. He's very passionate, the coach. All coaches are passionate, but Guth is at the top of the passionate list. Attack from the right. Nice riposte there, Martin Portugues. Nice riposte there by Emura. Exactly the same action the other way. She's one away. Attack in preparation, and Emura Misaki, number 1 ranked in the world, is going to be fighting for gold later this evening.